Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is where you are right now. This is Security Officer Reacts, and today we are reacting to one of DJ Audits' videos. This is probably one of his most famous ones because it gets a little bit spicy. This is one of the ones where somebody actually got charged by the police. And if you haven't seen it, go see the full video. But we will just go through it as it happens here, and I'll cover it as the video unfolds. So let's go into it. This one is aggressive managing director assaults DJI Mini 4 drone pilot. And here we go.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here in Manchester taking a look at this place, Libra Specialty Chemicals. I presume he's empty. He's going in to collect a load.
Just to point out, that was a health and safety violation. He just walked underneath the barrier. If they've got health and safety on site, I'm pretty sure they would be treating that as an incident. These barriers, if they come down, or they break or malfunction, and they come down and slam on you, the company becomes liable. You shouldn't walk underneath those barriers. Those are designed for vehicles. And he's just, obviously, like I said, there's no pedestrian access on there. I can see that there's is that a gate there? That looks like a gate there. This is the pedestrian access. If you're going to walk out into the road underneath a barrier, you've just violated health and safety. Sorry, that's the security officer in me coming out there. I would not have been happy if I was security there. I would have had him for that.
Hey?
Do you work it?
No.
What for your video?
What's Libra?
What, do you work it?
No.
So what's the reason for the video? I don't get it.
You don't get it?
No?
Just a YouTube video.
Right. Alright.
Okay.
There you go. I was going to do it again.
So just a YouTube video. Nice and brief today.
Hold on, you could have walked round it, but you walked under it.
Talk too much. I've been getting told off in the comments for talking too much, giving them too much information.
But that interaction, I mean, that guy wasn't even security, but that interaction that he just had, the way that guy handled it was perfectly fine. Come out, what are you doing? Filming for YouTube? Oh, right, okay. Walks back in. That's how you deal with it. That's how it should be done, you know. He didn't get involved, he didn't kick off, and he was just curious. He just wandered off, so obviously he's probably going to go off and tell everyone what he's doing, and that's probably going to draw more people out now.
What are you doing?
Oh god, another one that's just walked under the barrier.
Alright, mate. What's up?
Sorry?
What's going on?
Where?
What's up?
Where?
What are you taking?
I didn't know that Nick Frost gave up acting. Where's Simon Pegg? Sorry.
What was up?
I just told your colleague. About what? What I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Has he not told you? What's made you come out?
Just someone taking photos of cars and the site and stuff. What's going on? Who have you spoken to?
I don't know his name. I just told him what I'm doing, making a YouTube video about the company.
About our company?
Yeah.
No, Marks and Spencer's.
Who's asked you to do that?
No one.
Alright. What about Libra are you trying to take a YouTube video about?
Just about the company, that's all. Just what you look like, how big you are, what's going on. Spend 20 minutes here, take the drone over. Ooh, it's hard. See how overweight you're loading the trailers so they actually drag on the tractor unit in front. It's a bit dangerous. How much weight's that got on it?
The legal limit?
Did you see it rub?
I'm not a logistics guy, mate. I am,
Right.
however, director of site, so...
Well, you should know about that then. Overweight vehicle that was.
Are you an expert?
I'm an auditor. So I'll be looking today, I'll be taking the drone over, I'm paying close attention on details. So anything good and bad, I'm going to highlight for the video, put it onto YouTube. Another audit complete.
Who you audited for?
For me. My own business. I come round, have a look, check compliance out, and publish the results. Got nothing to worry about.
No, I mean, who have you spoken to that would allow you to do this?
Who do I need to talk to?
Well, probably me or the MD.
What, standing out on a public pavement, I need to get consent from you or your MD? How does that work?
Well, I mean, this is private property. These are private cars.
Am I on it?
Well, no.
There's no such thing as private cars. The cars are parked on private property, but there's no such thing as private cars. Those cars do not stay within that building or that area. They come out onto the public. This is one of the things I could never understand, is when they say that, oh, I don't want you looking at the cars. But what about when people finish work or they start work and they go to and from work and they go home, they're driving out on the public road, they're being caught on hundreds of dash cams, hundreds of Ring doorbell cams, CCTV everywhere, people walking on the streets. Why are cars private? Why are they they're exempt from being viewed on a camera when they're literally being recorded thousands of times a day when they're out on the public road? It just doesn't make any sense.
But you are taking photos of it.
So, you think I need permission to do that?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, why wouldn't you at least courtesy-wise go, I'm going to take photos of your site and then audit you for a YouTube channel, so is that okay? Because what I'm looking at is people looking at you going, why are you taking photos of my car? That's why I'm out here, that's what I'm asking you for.
Yes, and I can go in and tell them it's not taking photos of your car unless it's not taxed and MOT'd or insured, then he might look at it. But if you've got nothing to hide, don't worry about it.
What's the channel?
Turn that badge round. Oh, no name, okay. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Neither do I.
There you go. It's a little test. If you was willing to tell me who you were, I'd tell you who I am. But you declined. So
no, I'm declined. I'm asking.
Well, I just tried to get out of you then.
So my name's Tom. I'm the director of the site.
Only now I'm telling you that if you don't tell me who you are, I won't tell you who I am. So then the Tom came, but it didn't come before that, did it?
But at no point did you ask me.
I said,
you said turn this
around.
around. There's nothing there.
And I said, I don't know who I'm talking to, and you said, neither do I. It was at that moment.
I don't understand why you're being difficult.
You're being difficult by coming out here implying that I've got to get your permission to take photos of your vehicles.
So
which vehicle's yours?
Well, how hard to tell you that?
Because that's what you don't want me to do. So I'm just going to let's get over the hurdle of vehicles. So I'll film the vehicles for a minute, just so you know that there's no problem with that. Even if I was doing it, it's no problem. What's the problem with it? Oh, I like white Citroens actually. Yeah, I love white Citroens. So if
you're being very combative, I came out for a conversation.
Yeah, no, but you're saying, oh, we've got concerns about you filming our vehicles. Even if I was here to film vehicles,
because you could be anyone. You still are anyone. So you come here, you stand over there, you take some videos and photos and stuff.
Yeah. Of your vehicles?
But it could be anyone.
No, let's say it's vehicles. So basically, I'm here to take photos of nice vehicles. I love the choice of vehicles that your staff have chosen. There you go. Now you can go back and tell them, oh, he's just a car enthusiast. You can tell them whatever you want. The fact is, I'm outside with a camera doing what I choose, which really, you've got no say of the matter. No,
you're right, and that's why I haven't come out here effing and jeffing. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
Trying to understand what's...
I will say though, this guy, he's come out, he's acting probably how you would assume most people would act, but he has got kind of a decent demeanour about himself. He's concerned for the company, he's concerned for his employees and their cars and stuff like that, and in all fairness, he's asking the questions that you'd expect to be asked. Again, it's just one of those awkward situations. Unfortunately, the law says that you can film on on public property, and you can film private property while on public property. God, that was a mouthful. And that's just the way it is. Now, yeah, we do live in a time where crime is rife in the UK, lawless Britain, as it's always been called. People are staking out places. People are doing hostile reconnaissance and things like that. So people are within their right to be, you know, vigilant and want to make sure that they're not being checked out by somebody that potentially wants to come and rob the place. So again, coming out and speaking to people that are filming, if not out of being vigilant, but just out of pure curiosity, there is nothing wrong with that. However, the issue comes when you start telling them that they have to stop filming and that they have to leave, because you can't do that, unfortunately. You might not want them to film your site, and yeah, it doesn't look good, and you might be suspicious, but they're well within the law. They're able to do that. You cannot stop them. Same thing with drones, as we've covered before, and as DJ's covered before. He knows what he's talking about. The drone goes up, and so long as it's the right weight, he's got unrestricted access, except for over prisons and around airports. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that drones flying over their site. They'll try and say health and safety, like what if it comes down and causes damage? Well, if it's under 250 grams, that weighs probably less than a bird, if a bird was to fall out of the sky. And if you're flying over roof height, you're not looking in any of the windows, are you? And this is another interesting one. They always come out with this one. What if somebody was changing? How's a drone going to see that from above the building, above the roof? And unless they're changing in the car park, where everyone can see. Again, even if you're up against a window, nobody's going to be able to do it in full view of an open window that anyone can see you changing. You know, I don't see why people would be getting naked on a site like this. But yeah, that's another one of the arguments as well. What if people are changing? You know, how would you feel if somebody came around and started filming around your house? Well, I wouldn't be best pleased about it, but there's nothing I can do.
What's going on? Because you could be anyone. You could be scoping out to rob the place, or it could be anything. So I'm asking you.
Earlier, I said I'm going to take a drone over for my YouTube video. This is the drone. Alright, so staff will see a drone going over. This has got a 4K camera on it.
Right.
So
this is private property though, so I mean, you can have it over here, that's fine.
You own the airspace as well, do you?
Well, no, but you're taking photos of private property.
Oh, here we go again. So you don't want me to take photos of cars or property, yeah, whether I'm standing on the footpath or whether I'm in an aircraft. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, ideally, yeah.
Declined. Because if I accepted your request not to do it, I wouldn't make my video and I won't make my money, would I?
Yeah, but why would I want you to make money off something that you don't have any control over?
Why do I need control over?
Unfortunately, it's the other way around. He can make money out of something you don't have control over. Unfortunately, this is the issue. This is the way it is. Unless the law suddenly changes, this is how it is.
Over it. I'm only taking photos of it. You can keep the property and the cars. I'm just taking images.
I think you're having an argument with someone before me. Okay. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I need to understand.
I'll tell you what, while you're here, let's make use of you.
No, I don't want you to crop it off my face, or however you're going to use me.
Okay. Feel free to walk away when you want, but I'm going to take the drone up, and if you're standing to the side of me, you can answer any questions I've got. What, are you a director?
Yes.
Brilliant.
So, how often do you do this?
Every
How
day.
often do you come to work?
Well, 5 days a week.
Okay, I'll do this 2 days a week.
So, who pays you? YouTube?
Yep, adverts.
Cool. What's the aim of the show? Channel?
Just going to show the camera. There's no flight restrictions in the area. Earlier, I was over at another company over here somewhere. There's an aerodrome nearby. Yeah, over here somewhere. I was in an industrial estate down here. Mm-hmm. So my videos are always on an industrial estate, mm-hmm, and any business that I find interesting.
What interests you about Libra?
Well, the fact that it must be a coma site. It must be a top tier coma site with all the chemicals.
Correct. Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that you should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
What's he say?
That's our MD. Give me a sec.
Oh. The MD,
the
here we go.
are deciding to travel forwards, but the load is quite low, so So do you normally stack IBCs free high here without any racking?
Have you got a drone over my site? Yeah, well done. Honestly, fuck off now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
whoa.
Get away from me.
Chill. Just chill. We're having a conversation before. Chill.
He's not.
Just.
How dare you?
Assault. Right there and then. It didn't even give him too much of a chance to well, he was explaining what he was doing, but he immediately took offence to it and assaulted him. And you're on camera doing it as well. Oh dear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get off my site, get that drone off.
Does it look?
He's not on your site. Public pavement. Again, doesn't know what he's talking about. If he was beyond the barrier, beyond the gates, he would be on your site, but he's not. He's outside.
Like I'm on your side. Oi,
Chill.
you can get away from me, mate.
We've had a conversation. Chill.
Don't you ever come to my personal space again. What are you going to do?
Whoa, no, you
It's not illegal, mate.
Hey, good job. Chill.
You know what, mate?
Get back to work.
No, you stop flying your drone over a place. This is private.
The drone's over there right now. What are you going to do about it?
Flammable materials there.
What are you going to do about it?
If your drone fails, all right.
Yeah?
If your drone fails, mate.
Fucking hand out my
If your drone fails, all right, and then drops on flammable material, you're gonna cause an explosion, mate. All right. It's not allowed.
Step back.
You understand?
Go away.
Where did you come from?
Go away.
Where did you come from?
Go away.
I don't think he's using the Ukrainian kamikaze drone. He's not coming over to blow your site up. He's just flying a DJ Mini drone that's literally under 250 grams. It's not got an explosive payload on it. It's not come to nuke your site. And even if it did fall out of the sky, it's not going to do any damage.
Go away.
Where
Where did you
talking
come
to?
from?
You?
Where did you come from?
What are you gonna do? Go.
Hey?
Stop pushing people, you fucking helmet.
What is
Stop
wrong
it.
with you?
Who do you think you're talking to?
You're pushing a disabled
Look
man.
at me, bro.
No,
Look at me,
look
bro.
Listen,
you can
is
punch
it,
me here.
are you in charge of all these clowns?
No.
Punch me
The guy
here,
you
mate.
pushed, he's in charge. Yeah. Hey, he's fucking disabled. You're pushing a disabled man.
What, do you want to see what?
If he's talking about the MD, then he's talking bollocks. Disabled man, trying to use that as a reason. The MD initiated it. He didn't seem that disabled when he stepped forward and tried to slam it out of his the controller out of his hand and started pushing him along. That doesn't, disabled or not, that doesn't give him a free right to act the way he did. And also, what, he's disabled, so you're not allowed to defend yourself against somebody that's assaulting you. Jog on.
What he did?
Go on,
What did you do?
In fact,
Is this what your job is? Is
In
to
fact-
hold everyone's wind them up? Is that what it is?
in fact, there's only one thing we need to do right now. Let's get the police here.
First game, could you just put your hands on someone? So I hope you know that, don't you? Just put your hands on someone.
Agency, which third
Yeah.
Police, please.
Police, thank
This
you.
is his full-time job. Full-time job. Leave him. Ring him, yeah.
Oh, they all leave now, didn't they?
Police emergency.
man. Fucking smash your face.
Hello there. We've got staff at Libra Specialty Chemicals in Manchester being threatening and abusive. Wait here. You're all on camera.
We had a conversation.
You're the director and you've allowed this to happen.
We had a conversation.
So could we have police
your hands on
attendance,
people.
please? We've had an
Very
assault.
aggressive. Let's go.
Stay here then. If you've got nothing to hide,
Mate,
stay
what have I
here.
got to hide?
It's called
Where are you, sorry?
Libra Specialty Chemicals
Yeah, I have.
in Manchester.
Trying to go with people.
It's all on camera. We need police assistance. They're trying to hide and go back into the building now. Wait here for the police.
Listen,
Let's
go.
be on side.
Let's
listen to Tom and just go.
Chill.
Anyway, we know where you are. I'll direct them into you when they arrive. All right? Yeah. All right. I'm outside filming, making a YouTube video. They're all coming out. We've had an assault. So if you want to send the police here, then I know exactly who it is. I've got it on camera. Otherwise, I can report it. They've all retreated now back onto site, so there's no threat, immediate threat.
Yeah, they've all gone inside to join up together to prepare their story for when the police arrive. Because I think some of those guys that came out afterwards, they only got the arse end of what happened there. They probably turned around just as DJ pushed him back off and then assumed, oh my god, he's attacking our MD. But what they didn't see was what happened before that. That's the problem when you get situations like this, when you get a lot of people around and they weren't there for the full situation. They didn't witness the whole thing. They only get to see what happened at the arse end of it, and then they just make their own assumptions in their head. Like, oh my god, the boss has been attacked, or things like that. But unfortunately with cameras, if you've been videoing the whole time, it's all caught on camera. The whole thing is caught on camera. So that's what's happened here. That MD he's very aggressive. He's got some serious anger issues. I can understand that he's probably got concerns about his site because they have dangerous chemicals and stuff like that. As like I said, they have to abide by coma. And he's probably got his concerns for safety in that, but still, there's no reason to attack the way he did. And we're just going to end the video there because the rest of the footage is DJ just continuing doing his drone flying and talking about the incident that happened. And also, there's a clip at the end where he's on the phone to the police. It's pretty much giving a statement over the phone of what happened. From what I understand, there was an update video that came out later, and the managing director was asked to write him an apology letter. I do believe that he also had to pay compensation as well, so he was effectively charged by the police for the assault. Didn't serve any time as far as I'm concerned, from what I can remember, because all he did was slam the drone out of his hand and push him. It's assault is assault at the end of the day, however you try and wrap it up. However, with the CPS and the police, and obviously looking at the footage, they probably didn't deem it necessary to take it further, to go to court and anything like that, because it's not like he just held him by the neck and started pounding his face in, and everyone came out and started kicking him on the floor. I mean, that would be a very, very serious and different situation to what happened here. Not that I'm trying to take it away from the situation. Again, if someone puts hands on you in a threatening and aggressive manner, it is assault. It doesn't have to be bruising. It doesn't have to be bloodshed or any broken bones. But if somebody puts their hand on you in a threatening, aggressive manner, that is considered assault. But again, you get different levels of assault depending on what happens in the situation. Every situation is completely different. However, how that MD handled the situation was completely unacceptable, and I do not buy the whole, oh, he's disabled. He might very well be, but he obviously wasn't disabled enough to initiate an aggressive attack on DJ. At the end of the day, being disabled is completely irrelevant. It does not make any difference at all whether you're disabled or not. If you're in a wheelchair and you jump out and you're all arms and legs, mind the pun, and you're attacking, you're still going to be treated, or hopefully treated, to the exact same standard as everybody else. It's the way it is, unfortunately. But I do believe that there were some repercussions on this one, because obviously I'm reacting to it now, but I have seen this one before. It was a long time ago, so obviously it's good to refresh myself on what happened, and obviously put my my take on the situation as a security officer. And yeah, it's this company didn't, from what I can tell, based on a lot of the comments and stuff like that have happened since this, the company has not fared well. I do believe that some people were in contact with customers and other clients that are attached to the company, and they've pulled away from it because of this video. Whether that's true or not, again, that's just hearsay, because again, that's what somebody in the comments has said. Whether there's any truth to that, I don't know. But again, this is the issue. You have to be careful of how you represent yourself for your company, because if you represent yourself poorly and in a way like this, then you're essentially going to get cancelled. Your company is going to have issues with people refusing to work with you or buy from you or things like that. And regardless of whether you agree or disagree with social media auditors, That's a personal opinion for many people. Some people agree with them, some people think that they're a waste of time. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what your opinion is at all. You know, they're free to do what they want to do with a drone, with a camera, on public property. And they should not be attacked, and they should be assaulted. And you know, the rights of the photographer should be respected, unfortunately. And as I said earlier, come out, speak to the guy, ask him why he's filming, take an interest. But you need to be diplomatic, and you got to be curious about it, and just like, well, I've noticed that you're filming. Can I help you with anything? What's the interest with this site? That sort of thing. As soon as you come out and start giving marching orders to turn off the camera, delete the footage, and walk on, that unfortunately is where you're out of luck. You don't have the power to do that. The police don't have the power to do that. You know, private property does not make it free from being filmed, and that's the way it is. So yeah, what did you think about that? Put your replies in the comments, and your messages and anything like that, and so how do you think this went? So yeah, the original video is in the description. Go over to DJ. You're probably already fully aware of him, but yep, go give him a like, go give him a subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a subscribe too, and I will catch you later. Bye.